Hey, what's up, Jungle Force Gang? Back with another Real Talk episode. Today's topic is Kevin Samuels, and we're going to essentially be talking about the death of Kevin Samuels and why it's wrong for people to essentially be celebrating the death of somebody they don't necessarily agree with. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started again with these Real Talk episodes. We're going to be talking about serious topics. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and then we're just going to go from there. So with that being said, bro, like, first thing first, prayers to the families and friends of Kevin Samuels. You might have not agreed with him, or maybe you did agree with him, regardless of whatever your stance with Kevin Samuels and his content. May the man rest in peace. And for what it's worth, there were some things that I agreed with Kevin Samuels, and then there were some things that I didn't necessarily agree with, or I didn't like necessarily the way he, presented his information. But at the end of the day, that's just his content. It doesn't change the fact that this was a human being. There was a man. There was a guy who was trying to provide for himself. He might have even helped family and friends and things of that nature. So rest in peace. So let's go ahead and get with, what this video, the bulk of this video is going to be about, which is people celebrating. Whether you're a woman, a man, and you are celebrating the death of a person you don't know. You don't know this man. You never talked to this man. You never really, seen this man in person, and to celebrate simply because you disagree. Like, I don't understand that mindset. I don't understand why you will celebrate somebody's death. That's not cool. That's fucked up. I don't care what nobody say. I really don't. That's not something. You should not be celebrating somebody's death, especially if you claim to be religious. If you're a religious person, I'm pretty sure somewhere in the Bible it says you should not be happy or some shit like that about the death of somebody, even if it's your enemy. So let's just look at it, right? So Kevin Samuels, I don't even think I'm subscribed to this guy. I seen a couple of videos. Like I said, I seen some videos where he was talking shit to women. I seen some videos where he talked shit to men. And again, like I said, I don't agree with his presentation, but some of the shit I was like, damn, you got a point. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm a visual arts major, so I understand criticism. I understand that sometimes people can't just talk to you lightly. They gotta talk to you harshly. I mean, it is what it is. But that's something that I also noticed. I noticed that you decide to go. If you're a man or you're a woman and you decide to go on his platform, you decide to go on his platform. Ain't nobody tell you to go click on this man's YouTube. You click on this video. You give life to what you essentially don't like. I don't understand that. People say, like, man, I don't like his content. Okay, you don't like his content, unsubscribe. Don't look at his videos. Skip his videos. You feeding in to something you claim you don't like. I don't get it. So that's why I don't understand the celebration. How you celebrating somebody's death who essentially did not do anything to you? There's a lot of people who I don't agree with. If you don't agree with, you argue your point. You fight back with what you think, with facts. You go at it, man. And then, hey, you let bygones be bygones. If you can't, come up with a middle ground, you leave a motherfucker alone. And that motherfucker leave you alone, period. But for you to just celebrate someone's death over an opinion, like, you kind of making yourself look like the asshole. You kind of validating some of his points that he made, actually. So, I don't know. I don't get it. And I seen some people where they say, oh, I don't even know who this guy is. Okay. Still, somebody died. I'm sure when you look on the news and you hear something happen to somebody, somebody died, somebody get shot, or somebody get in a car accident, or somebody passed, just in general, you say, oh man, you feel so sorry. So, that still applies here, right? That's how I know some people be bullshitting. Like, you go on this page and say, oh yeah, I don't even know who this guy is. And you kind of ride the wave, man. You see a lot of people, celebrating, talking shit about somebody's death. And so you kind of riding the wave without even knowing fully who this person is. Or you do know who this person is, and you just say, oh, yeah, I don't know him, and you say, oh, his death don't matter. He ain't that famous. Okay, well, there's a lot of people that ain't that famous. Doesn't mean that their death is not worthy of, you know, someone feeling sorry or feeling bad or grieving over the death, over that person's death. Now, I'm not telling you to fake cry, fake pretend and things of that nature. I'm not saying, oh, yeah, or become a fan all of a sudden. But I'm just saying, like, damn, to celebrate somebody's death, you don't, that sit well with you, man. That's not cool. And to be honest, I wouldn't even want to associate with nobody who going to celebrate somebody's death. I can, like, shit, like, there been some horrific people in human society, human history. You gonna celebrate the death of a YouTuber? How old was this man? Kevin Samuels, was he in his 50s? You gonna celebrate the death of a 50-year-old man simply because you did not like what he said about women, men? And all you had to do was just get off his YouTube channel. You see, you on Facebook, you scroll, you see Kevin Samuels, oh yeah, let me skip that. Let me scroll right on past. I don't get that. I really don't. But yeah, that's just my opinion about the topic. I wanted to make this video. I don't even want to make it too long because at the end of the day, you know, I really just want people who care about this man to grieve in peace. And for those of you who celebrating, you wrong, period. You should not celebrate somebody's death. So with that being said, tell me what you guys think about this topic. Tell me what you think about Kevin Samuels in a positive light. Or if you want to go negative, don't just celebrate his death. I don't want to see celebrations, or you will get blocked. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed one. And again, thank you for all the support. Peace.